As we all know, or should know by now, energy is one of those very, 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 very important things that we must guard. So, one of those things that you want to keep in mind while guarding that energy is to stay away from people that have those unresolved issues with themselves. They're unhappy with their lives. You know they're running from their problems, and they're currently and always in a state of victimization and in the victim seat. They never have anything good to say. That is a sign of an extremely miserable person, and you want to stay away from that because the saying is true. A lot of those people have a tendency to take and deflect those real life issues and those problems that they're going on with, and they try to put them on you, or they try to cause some sort of discourse in your life or turmoil in your life because, you know, here you are, this happy-go-lucky person, you know, your skin is flourishing, your hair is growing, the booty's popping, and your stomach, you know, is all there, love handle or not, you know, and they love you, the people love you. You walk around here looking like Michelle Obama, and the next thing you know, you just have foolishness going on. Or when it seems like whenever you get around a certain group of people, they don't like to see you smile, or they don't like to see you happy, or it just seems like when you're at work, you know, things happen to cause you stress, and you know the process just seems to be stringent, you know, whenever you're in a certain place in a certain time. Know that those are miserable people at work, and just stay away from those miserable people. Do your best if you can. I know we, you know, have very regular working lives, most of us at least, and you know we are in situations and in places where we kind of have to be around and, you know, work with people and speak to people, but guard that energy as best as you can. Something that really is important to keep in mind is that you can't take anything personal. Miserable people aren't miserable with you, they're miserable with themselves. They're just doing what psychology calls as mirroring. So I'm unhappy with the person that I'm looking at. So I'm unhappy with everyone else that I'm looking at. I'm unhappy with you, I'm unhappy with you, I'm unhappy with you, and I'm unhappy with me. And you know, because everything starts at the center and we're the center and everything starts at home, understand it's very hard for a miserable person to see the good or the great and appreciate that out of other people. They understand it'll be nearly impossible for them to appreciate that smile on your face and for them to feel good inside because they're unhappy. Realize that hurt people, and once you realize that hurt people, you'll learn to stay away from those hurt people if you yourself are not hurt. Those people that are hurt have a tendency, if they don't have a purpose in their mind to be, and heart to be healed, they go around infecting other people because they want to see, okay, I'm not the only person that's just walking around not feeling good about myself. You're not feeling good about yourself. You're not feeling good about yourself. And they find comfort in that because it keeps them from addressing themselves head on. They say, okay, well, I can't be the problem because you're not smiling, and you're not smiling, and you're not smiling, and I'm not smiling either. So stay away from those people, man. Say, okay, Joe, you know, I see you over there angry, talking to yourself, and then Joe shouts at you. Just go the other way. He shouted at himself 200 times in his head, and he or she finally let it out. And all they're trying to do is just pass that overwhelming sadness on to you. Give it right back to them. Don't accept it. Protect your aura, protect that energy, protect that smile and that radiance and that vibrance that you have. And tell Joe to have a good day anyway.